The HVAC industry is ever evolving, and the regulatory environment has been very active recently. We just got through the efficiency changes that went into effect January 1st, 2023, and we're now looking toward the next change, a new refrigerant. But don't worry, we've been working on this change in the background for years, and we are ready, so you have a smooth transition. Having two major regulatory changes go into effect 2 years apart can be viewed by some as a challenge. I view this as an opportunity. I'm Heidi Gehring, Director of Residential Product Management, and today my team and I are going to touch on how the past few years have set us up for success, why this new refrigerant change is needed, and what changes to expect from our products. We took a system approach to the 2023 efficiency changes, and this has set us up for success moving into the refrigerant change. Where others are struggling with having tall coils to hit the new minimum efficiencies, our V-coil with Vertex technology is on average 3.5 to 5.5 inches shorter than other brands. Our industry-leading 18-speed entry-tier furnaces have increased top-line airflow by 28% and provided 30% more overall ratings, giving you more flexibility and better combinations. And the new entry furnaces have given us almost 50% more 25C qualified AC combinations. For the entry fan coils, ours is the narrowest width compared to others on 6 of the 7 sizes. We know in some replacement applications, there isn't space for bigger units. Not only did we limit the size growth on the indoor units, we limited size growth on the outdoor units as well. 100% of our minimum efficiency air conditioners and 85% of our minimum efficiency heat pumps are in 32-inch or smaller base pans, making getting through those backyard gates easier. Our system approach to 2023 has put us and you in an excellent position to tackle the opportunities presented by the refrigerant change. We offer a breadth of choices to meet the homeowner's needs that set you up for success at the kitchen table. Some competitors aren't offering a 2-stage heat pump or an AC. Some aren't offering single-stage ACs. And some have even mixed 2-stage and single-stage in a model family. I'm not really sure how to explain that one at a kitchen table. We took the opportunity the 2023 change presented to simplify our lineup, reduce SKUs, while still offering a clear set of step-up features and benefits, giving you a complete best, better, good set of products. The Deluxe communicating system with industry-leading variable speed products lead the pack with many 25C qualifying combinations, superior humidity control, seamless IQ integrations, and quiet operation that gives homeowners total comfort. Stepping into the mid-tier, we've added IntelliSense for increased serviceability with a more affordable price range, and 2-stage operation provides numerous 25C qualifying combinations, along with great humidity control, improving homeowner comfort. In entry tier, we don't accept just the minimum. We know details matter. When you look at those competitor combinations, while the model numbers might not have changed, the size coil needed to reach minimum efficiency often got bigger. We know that you aren't replacing the entire system every time, so coil-only ratings are important to allow you to limit the amount of labor needed to install the system. Plus, even in our entry tier, we've implemented NFC technology on our gas furnaces to make installation and service easier. We can now tweak our portfolio of products for the R-454B change and continue to expand capabilities like IntelliSense, Bluetooth, and NFC to further your competitive advantage. We're tackling the challenges the HVAC industry is facing head-on as an industry leader through innovation and environmental responsibility. Keeping with our long history of leading environmental responsibility, we've once again taken a leadership role in offering the refrigerant of the future. After years of extensive testing and evaluation, in 2018, we were the first in North America to announce R-454B as the next generation of low global warming potential refrigerant with no ozone depletion. Switching to R-454B from R-410A is like avoiding the greenhouse gas emissions from over 5 million gas-powered passenger vehicles each year. That's a big impact for the environment. Further exceeding industry and customer requirements, we designed our system to be twice as sensitive as the UL code requires to provide homeowners peace of mind. We remain committed to the success of our customers and are releasing comprehensive launch kits, training courses, and other resources to aid in the transition as we approach 2025. From our announcement in 2018 that R-454B is the refrigerant of the future, to our whole system approach to 2023, we have set the stage for a successful refrigerant transition with a clear set of homeowner and dealer benefits that we can continue to expand on. I'll hand it over to Michael Cooper to talk about the regulations that are driving the refrigerant change.
Hi, I'm Michael Cooper, Senior Manager of Residential Indoor Product Management. Today I want to leave you with the confidence that you have all the necessary information about this refrigerant change to go out and win in the market. I'll begin by covering some of the hot topics or misinformation surrounding this refrigerant. Before we get into that, I want to take a moment to cover two main reasons for the shift in refrigerant choices for American manufacturers. This change is being spurred by the AIM Act and the Kigali Amendment to the Montreal Protocol. First, let's look at the AIM Act. The AIM Act puts limitations on the allowed emissions of total refrigerant supply, targeting an 85% reduction in production and consumption of refrigerant emission levels over the next 15 years. Starting in 2022, this regulation reduced refrigerant emissions by 10%, which has already started impacting the availability and prices of R-410A. On January 1st, 2024, just a few months away, there'll be another reduction in the allowed supply down to a total of 40%. With this level of supply restriction, we can anticipate that refrigerant manufacturers are going to be motivated to produce refrigerant with the lowest GWP levels, which will allow them to have higher total production output. This will also continue to disrupt the supply chain for R-410A, causing increases in price and decreases in widespread availability. Throughout the last few refrigerant transitions, the focus has been primarily on the reduction of ozone-depleting gases. With this next refrigerant transition, ozone depletion is still a focus. However, we are now tasked with a focus on GWP, or global warming potential. The new target for GWP is at or below 700 GWP, with the current GWP for R-410A being at 2088. Studies have shown that a focus on ODP and GWP are necessary to protect our environment for future generations. With our focus on driving sustainable solutions for environmental responsibility, we have chosen R-454B as our refrigerant to meet these requirements. As I previously mentioned, our current refrigerant, R-410A, has a GWP of 2088. R-32 has a GWP of 675, and R-454B has a GWP of 466. All three refrigerants maintain a zero ozone depletion potential. Our choice of R-454B was in part due to this. The other part of that decision was due to the ease of transition for our customers. R-454B is a near drop-in replacement refrigerant when compared to R-410A. The operating pressures and temperatures are very similar and will help to ease technicians' mind about what to expect with these changes. From a serviceability perspective, technicians will be able to better understand the pressures and temperatures of R-454B much faster than the transition from R-22 to R-410A, due to the similarities. We'll start with the transition to this new refrigerant in a phased approach. That phased approach will begin in late 2023 and continue throughout 2024. To meet the deadline for manufacturing to produce all equipment with a refrigerant at or below 700 GWP by January 1st, 2025. The first misinformation piece I want to tackle is around the makeup of these refrigerants. With R-454B and R-32, neither are comprised in any part with propane. Contrary to the information floating around, there is no amount, I repeat, no amount of propane present in the composition of this refrigerant. The flammability level of these new refrigerants is so low on the classification scale that a new classification had to be created based on the properties of combustion. This refrigerant will allow our technology to provide comfort for our customers while preserving our environment, a win-win solution for our customers today and well into the future. With this change to a new refrigerant comes some changes to the requirements behind the design. Since the new refrigerant is mildly flammable, the industry has been tasked with installing a dissipation system in the event of a leak of that refrigerant into the occupied space. This dissipation system will include a sensor that is constantly scanning the area for excess concentrations of refrigerant, as required by UL code. I will now take this time to discuss a hot topic, no pun intended. We have received the question around how flammable is mildly flammable. The answer to that question is very complex, but in short, a mildly flammable refrigerant requires high concentrations and a direct ignition source to ignite. Imagine, if you can, trying to ignite a piece of charcoal with a match and no charcoal lighter fluid. It would take many matches and a whole lot of patience. If the stars were aligned and this was the scenario, the refrigerant cannot sustain a flame and burns at the very slow speed of a ½ mile per hour. So in short, you could outwalk the flame. We wanted to give our customers the peace of mind that they are safe while this refrigerant is providing comfort, so we have taken the very serious approach to make sure that in the event of a refrigerant leak, the system responds quickly and safely. Another question we have been asked is, if this refrigerant is just dissipated by turning on my blower, is it still safe to be around in my home? In short, the answer is yes. With the low flammability and high concentrations necessary to ignite, scientists have shown that all that is needed to keep the refrigerant from igniting is mixing the refrigerant with the air already present in the home. We have worked through the many concerns that these new refrigerants may present for years and have our customers' interest at heart when developing new products that are safe and capable of energy-efficient comfort. I will now turn it over to Michael Carter to talk us through some of the changes to the product.
Hello, my name is Michael Carter, Senior Manager of Residential Outdoor Product Management, and I'm excited to tell you a bit about R-454B related product changes. Our inside-out system approach to ensure our products are ready for 2023 and beyond really set the stage for our transition to R-454B. Our development methodology resulted in a robust portfolio that simultaneously reduced our SKU count while minimizing the need for the footprint of our units to grow. Now, we have built upon the development of our already robust lineup to provide the simplest and safest transition to R-454B. We have integrated sensors that will assist in our active dissipation system in the case that a refrigerant leak occurs. Our active dissipation system will be present in all of our new fan coils, evaporator coils, and small package products. This dissipation system is designed to comply with both UL requirements and provide improved homeowner safety. UL code requires this dissipation to be triggered at a lower flammability limit, or LFL, of 40%. However, our sensors and dissipation system triggers at an LFL of 20%. We designed our system to be twice as sensitive as the UL code requires to provide both homeowner peace of mind and safety as we strive to exceed industry and customer expectations. When a concentrated leak is detected, the dissipation board interrupts the signal to the outdoor unit, which shuts off the outdoor unit completely. Simultaneously, the indoor unit will continue to blow in order to dilute the leaked refrigerant until levels of the refrigerant are no longer detected. Outside, all of our condensing units are changing. Not only will you notice a new product family nomenclature to signal the new refrigerant, but you will also notice a few visible updates to the units themselves. First, we have introduced the use of straight tubes on all of our service valves to support the use of mechanical fittings across all of our tiers. Second, to comply with UL standards, all R-454B outdoor units will have red markings on the service ports for clear identification that the unit is an R-454B condenser. Our condensing units have been designed to balance the performance of the new refrigerant while retaining the dimensional profile we established during our 2023 launches of R-410A products. We strive to deliver the most competitive outdoor solutions that meet or beat homeowners' expectations of comfort, connectivity, and serviceability. We will also standardize the use of QR codes that will contain specifics to help installers and service technicians with these new R-454B products. Rest assured that we have been preparing for this transition for quite a while, and our inside-out approach has prepared us for a smooth transition to R-454B. We will continue to provide the best service, the best products, and the best portfolio to the best distribution network in the market. Thank you for being our partner.